I challenged ChatGPT to a 1v1 in programming, and this is what happened. ChatGPT is an AI-powered chatbot with some seriously impressive ability, including the knowledge to write code. If it can generate correct and bug-free code for all 3 of today's challenges, it wins the showdown. Now today, I should have a bit of an advantage because the topic of today's competition is Grand Theft Auto 5 mods, and I've had about 3 years of experience working in FiveM, which is the main modding platform on GTA 5. Who do you think will come out on top, machine or human? Make sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned to find out. The first challenge will be a simple script to spawn a drivable car on command. Alright, my script's done. Let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. First of all, let's ask if ChatGPT is okay with this 1v1. Alright, so ChatGPT says it's not down to compete because it can't execute code. Well, I'll be running your code for you, so let's begin. Write a simple FiveM script to spawn a car via command. Holy crap, it looks like it generated a script pretty similar to mine. So it actually used arguments, so this will allow the player to spawn any car. That wasn't part of the original prompt, but good on you, ChatGPT, for going above and beyond. Now it's time to test my script for challenge 1. Let's see if it works. Okay, so it spawned the car, but it looks like there's an issue with warping the ped into the car. That's fine, because that wasn't part of the prompt. Let's test ChatGPT's version. Alright, it looks like ChatGPT's version doesn't run. Let's see if I can figure out why. Alright, so I put the 2 functions side by side and noticed something very important that ChatGPT left out of its implementation. As you can see in my code for challenge 1, we make sure the model is loaded for the car we're trying to spawn before spawning it. ChatGPT did not do this, and therefore the code does not work. It's a very simple tweak, but it's something that rendered the script completely unusable. So the results are in, and I get 1 point, and ChatGPT gets 0 points for challenge 1. On to the next one. The second challenge will be a slightly more complicated script. This script should create a command that extracts the player's coordinates and copies them to the clipboard. This challenge should test ChatGPT's ability to understand the environment it's programming for. And also, this script is super practical, so let's see how ChatGPT stacks up in a real-world scenario. Alright, and my script's done. So this one was actually really complicated. I do not expect ChatGPT to get this at all. This script, the way I implemented it, uses a web page layer to write to the clipboard. I'm not sure if it's possible without doing this, but that was the easiest way that I could think of. Let's see if ChatGPT comes up with anything close to that. Write a FiveM script that creates a command for the user to copy their current coordinates into their local machine's notepad to paste into other applications. That took a lot of planning to word correctly, so I hope it works. It looks very similar to mine, but it looks like it's using a function called setClipboard that ChatGPT hasn't defined. Let's see if we can get ChatGPT to define this function. So ChatGPT wouldn't actually write the setClipboard function for me, citing that it can't interact with something external, and it also could be a security risk in the wrong hands. However, from the code that it did write, I can confirm that it would work if the setClipboard function was defined. So we'll give ChatGPT a half a point for this one. Now for challenge 2, all my script has to do is output correct player coords. We're going to enable a display up top so you can see what my current coordinates are and run the command. Alright, my script outputs the coordinates pasted from the clipboard. So that's 2 points for humans and half a point for AI. The final challenge will be to create a command that makes a car drive itself to a selected waypoint. That's right, full self-driving in GTA. Will ChatGPT pull it off, or will it choke under the pressure? Alright, my script is done, and I must admit I am not confident that it will actually work. I think the functions that I've used are made to use with NPCs, so I'm not sure if it's actually going to work. In the meantime, let's see what ChatGPT came up with. Alright, so oddly enough, ChatGPT wrote some code with the same exact command name as mine. Again, it looks like ChatGPT is using an external library for this, when I don't believe that's necessary, and I think you can do it using blips in-game. Let's ask ChatGPT to use only native functions to accomplish this. Okay, this script won't work, and I'll tell you why. ChatGPT has written a script that would navigate to the player's current location. This gets the player's current coordinates, creates a blip there, and then sets the waypoint to that blip. So basically the player would not go any. So we're not going to test this. I will give ChatGPT another half point for its first attempt, which uses an external library to get the player's marked waypoint. I think that's deserving of half a point because the rest of the structure of the code is there, and I think it would work given that we had this library. Now, let's run my code for challenge 3 and see if it works. That didn't work, but that's all right, because that's 2 points for humans and 1 point for AI. Overall, I am super impressed with ChatGPT's ability to build the skeleton of a script and also add things like this, such as error messaging. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and leave me a comment telling me what you want to see next. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.